Okay, here we go. What's up, y'all? So, here we go. This is going to be a quick video on how to make habit tracker. So, we are going to make a habit tracker for the next 30 days. Okay, so habit tracker is basically a way for you to keep track of habits, things that you're trying to implement, or things you're trying to get rid of, bad habits, whatever. This is not something new. This is something that I've come up with or anything like that. But I figured that if you don't know how to make one, they're really simple. Or if you just want to see what someone else's looks like, this is how I do mine. So usually what I do is I try to. In the past, I've put like 20 habits on there at a time. Maybe not 20, like 10 or 15 habits another time. You kind of want to keep it simple, but don't just have like 2 things on here. I mean, you could, if there's one thing you're really trying to implement in your life, and that's just like the most important thing, then yeah, just put a handful of things on there, or just one. But I like to kind of put maybe anywhere from 5 to 10. And so for me, it could be like meditate. And so what you'll do, so you'll put your habit, whatever habit you want to do right there, and we're going to do it for the next 30 days. So, excuse me. So what you'll do is you'll make little boxes or bubbles, whatever works best for you. I like the boxes. Alright, so that's 30 squares, or at least it should be. Let's just make sure we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Cool. So I like to start. I like to put the date on the first one. So today is November 19th. So 119 on the first one, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's gonna be 12. Oh no, that'll be November 29th. Wow, I'm really bad at math. Okay, and then let's see. Oops. Okay, and then 10 days after that, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, I shouldn't have had to add that up, but I did. So it is what it is. So 29, so I'm gonna go, it's 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. That'll be 1209. And then you obviously have the 30th here, which is gonna be 1219. So that is, I started doing that little tool, that little trick, because it kind of helps you see. Sometimes I'll forget, like, which day. If you're not starting on the at the beginning of the month, it's kind of confusing to know, like, which day am I supposed to be on? Which day is this? If you miss a couple of days or something like that. So, you'll put down your habit. I like to put them in like a little box. So meditate. The next one is going to be train. Boom. So we'll do the same thing. 1 square, 11, 19. So on and so forth. So I'm just gonna finish filling mine out, and then we'll kind of take a look at it, and I'll kind of talk about it some more after that. So. Yeah. Maybe. Okay. So we got meditate, train, read, write, study, film. Um, hmm. There's gotta be one more habit that I'm really trying to work on right now. I don't know. I actually think I might keep it pretty simple. So basically, here we are at the end. I've got meditate, train, read, write, study, and film. And then we've got our markers. So we got day 1, day 10, day 20, and then day 30. So that way we can just look at the calendar and kind of know exactly where we're supposed to be. Because you don't just do it every single time that you do a habit. It's kind of like, this is this day, and if I do it, I scribble that in. If I don't, then you leave it blank. So that way you have a visual indication of kind of how well you're doing, and it just helps with progress. It helps you to see how well you're doing and what habits you're actually like moving towards. Because it's easy to say, oh, I want to start meditating every day, and you can kind of be conscious of it and think, okay, I'm gonna try to build this habit, but you go one day doing it, and then you miss 2 or 3 days, then you do it, then you miss another day, and then maybe you do it, then you go a whole week without doing it. It's real sporadic. When you have a visual indication of how you're doing, in my experience, it helps to keep you on track, and it kind of gives you some motivation. Because when I look at this, and if I end the month with a bunch of open spots, then I feel worse about it. And I'm like, that sucks. So it's nice. It gives me some motivation to just really get it done. And these are the things that I want to work on right now. I want to film every day, because this is the first thing, in the Watch Me Learn channel, in me. This is the first thing that I'm trying to learn, is filming, is doing this stuff. I actually bought a tripod today, and it's why I'm using it right now, and it's cool. I've never actually filmed YouTube videos and done this kind of stuff before, so this is the first part of learning. And I want to studying programming right now, learning Python and C++. So those are 2 things that I want to really hammer out and work on consistently, because it's something I enjoy, and it's something that I want to explore. And my whole goal right now for this next year is to find what it is that I'm both good at and that I love, so I can pursue that towards greatness, and move towards being excellent in that field or that regard. So we got write, because I love to write. I like to journal. I like to do a gratitude journal. Probably do a video on that later on. Read, just because reading's awesome. I've got a huge stack of books that I've collected over this past year that I want to get finished. I'm not going to get them finished by the end of the year, but definitely by the end of next year. And then training, whether that's weight training, MMA, or just any kind of cardiovascular training, that's going to count towards that. That's another thing. You can be as strict as you want. Sometimes if you're just starting out, meditation could be, if you sit there for 5 seconds and you take a deep breath, you stay present, you can count that as meditation. And you'll find it sounds so stupid, and you're like, no, that's never going to get me anywhere. But if you start that way, you will grow into first it starts as a 5-second meditation, and then next time you're like, well, I can go for a little bit longer. Then it's a minute, then it's 2 minutes, then it's 5 minutes, and then before you know it, you can meditate for 15, 20, 30 minutes, maybe even an hour one day. Depends on your goals. But that's where we're at right now. This is what mine looks like, and I think that if you're someone that's trying to either get their life together, find greatness like I am, or just want to have a better visualization of your habits, definitely use something like this. Thanks, guys.